Hello, it's Mochoko Japanimeta. How are you? Studio Blog shares basic Japanese animation knowledge and shows our animation works on several social medias. Please check Studio Blog activities in the link below. Today, I'm gonna explain how to use TVpaint Basic Functions. These functions are usually used for animation works. In this video, I want you to see exactly what you can do in TVpaint. Actually, TVpaint has so many fascinating functions, so I don't want to think that it's perfect information of TVpaint. First, I want to mention that TVpaint is expensive software, and I'm using professional version. The reason why I make this tutorial is because I use it. I recommend you to find and use another animation software if you can't afford to buy TVpaint. Also, TVpaint is a software specialized for 2D animation. If you want your animation to be composite or have special effects, it's recommended to use another software such as After Effects or Blender. Keep it in your mind. To get easy understanding of TVpaint, the best way is that you learn by watching and feeling. Let's get started. First of all, timeline. You can check and control animation timeline very easily by adjusting frames. You can also put layers and move it to up and down. I set the function to loop at the end of the frame now. When you want to delete a layer, here. When you want a new layer, here. Next, we'll talk about Custim Panels. You can make your original pens or erasers and more in a way that suits you better. I made it for actual jobs in order to do fast work, and these are assigned particular functions which I want. You can switch pens with one quick move like this. If you use it, you don't need to change colors or resize to small or big each time. I use it when I do Genga, shadow line, Nakawari as well. It saves me time. Oh, she's so cute! There are some size of eraser in this. If you want to resize it yourself, here. This looks dangerous mark is for cleaning screen with one touch. Oh my gosh, I made a mistake. Don't get upset. You can undo and redo on here. Next, we will talk about main panel. You can do a lot of things on here. For example, drawing straight line, making rectangular shapes, painting colors. Find out more functions in your way. And with this button, resize and images. Decision button is always enter key. Don't worry, of course there is reset button. And I think this is one of the funny functions in TVpaint. You can copy the images by using the button similar to select function. You can paste as well as easily. Select button function has some type of shapes. Let's see it in order. The most convenient one is freehand type, like this. You can invert and can switch easily. Next, we will talk about handling custom panel. For example, I add some frames on a layer. Select all frames, and you can choose number of frames, FPS, on here. That's like magic. By the way, FPS means frame per second. It's frame rate. Let's do a small demonstration. This drawing order is not a good way for animation, but I accept it only in this time. Use Tap-Wari for animation, don't forget. You already see it, but you can adjust the number of frames like this. Of course, you can also do it on the timeline field by your hand. Good point is using Handle Custom Panel is that you can adjust the frame equally. Look, on timeline, you can switch the display from time to frames. You can also adjust the width of the timeline. And these are literally functions of separate and join layers. You can do it by selecting a part of frames and by selecting two layers. There is convenient stopwatch in TVpaint. A stopwatch is definitely necessary stuff for making animation. You can set tempo of stopwatch on here. Pay attention to fit it with FPS. Next, we will talk about sketch panel. It's also very interesting functions. I love it. Actually, there are 3 types, but I will explain third one. First, I draw a smile with red. Next, I draw the same picture with blue over red line. And I can delete only blue line. Also, I can delete only red line. So, like this. You can use magic. I was using this function too much in my live streaming. Try touching these features. You can thin images on the layers, so you can separate layers like this. Next, we will talk about light tab. It's like an onion skin function. Click this button, then you can find this control panel. I set here to bookmark. The reason why I use bookmark is because it's just easy for me. This blue mark means it's bookmarked on this frame. You can turn it on from here. The display shows where a bookmarks assigned to right tab. Now, like this. This is one for example. On the paper, it shows like this. This red cursor shows their position. You move it, it will be changed. If you already know onion skin or light tab, it's a piece of cake for you. By the way, You can change the color, picking new colors up from anywhere on the screen. You can custom TVpaint interface with this key icon. Now it's locked. If you unlocked the key, the panel will hide immediately. If you want it to show, you move a mouse arrow on right or left corner. That's easy, isn't it? Alright, let's do demonstration of Tap-Wari〇. I add a new frame between Genga, turn on right table. I've explained it how to Tap-Wari or what's Tap-Wari in previous tutorials. Check it. Then click under the number 2 parts. Tap holes are shown. Haven't seen the same situation? Yes, on the previous one. It's completely the same things as I'm doing now. After this, you just do usual Tap-Wari. Thank you for watching. Next video is Tap-Wari case 2 that I will do Tap-Wari in TVpaint. Look forward to it. And if you feel like supporting us to the blog, we welcome you to our Patreon anytime. I'm putting my custom panel as a gift on Patreon. Please check it out. See you. Bye bye.